You've read the title correctly. This story has taken a darker turn. Here is everything new in the Fortnite storyline and how this story's tone will get dark from here. However, before we begin, let's recap everything that has happened just to refresh your minds. After the Death Star blew up, it hit the Spirit Realm portal on Predator's Peak, causing a huge wave of energy which hit the battle bus which had the supernovas in it. Hope and Jones decided to establish an academy known as Supernova Academy to train its heroes. The Nitro, Superman, and Robin are the instructors of this academy, and Midas is the one who funded it. Daigo is doing what Shogun X failed to do, which is to drain the island of its magic. After some investigation, Kendo comes to the conclusion that Daigo is corrupted and in some cases possessed. More from Chapter 2, Season 8 has also joined alongside Daigo as his lieutenant. Out of all the supernovas, Morgan Mist has the most potential, so we help her get control of her powers. Soon she suspects that the academy's instructors are hiding something, so we help her investigate. We confront Midas about it and he's impressed, so he spills the beans. So we ask Hope what she and Midas are working on, and it is the Vault, which is another project that Midas has funded. The purpose of the Vault is to store the 0-point shards somewhere after they've been collected. Mist comes to the conclusion that this is something that was meant to be found out. Now with that out of the way, let's discuss everything new in the Fortnite storyline. The academy has fallen. Yes, Daigo has launched a surprise attack on the academy, basically destroying Supernova Academy, and I don't know why they consider this place to be destroyed besides a little bit of color surrounding the area and trash being all over the place, but oh well. Jones has sworn to avenge the academy. The Supernovas have each improved in their flawed area, especially Light Rider, who was previously cocky. Morgan Mist has been declared the leader of the Supernovas and will lead this team and be responsible for finding new recruits for the academy. The spires can now be seen all over the map spreading corruption, and some of them are gigantic. Hope has become absolutely furious at Daigo for wrecking the academy, and according to her dialogue, she states that Daigo must be stopped for good because he has crossed the line. Hope, just hire a janitor. It ain't even that. It's not even that bad. Just hire a janitor. A spray got leaked today which shows a tentacle grabbing Hope's spray can. Now this could mean two things. Firstly, this is a sign that Hope is going to turn evil. Think about it, she is so frantic on getting the 0-point shard, she doesn't even have a plan to safely cross the Spirit Realm without being possessed or corrupted. So what if after Hope defeats Daigo, she notices a Spirit Realm portal opening, Hope being frantic, jumps in only to be met with the same fate that Daigo had, being corrupted. Think about it, the tentacle could be the dark presence and the spray can could be Hope, and it could indicate that Hope is being possessed or is getting possessed. Secondly, it could mean that the main cast of characters will lose to the Dark Presence in Season 4 and will have to go to the Chapter 7 map, which if you ask me makes a lot of sense. Thirdly, and this is something that I thought about, this spray could indicate that the Dark Presence might have the ability to change Hope's vision of the future to his advantage. I mean, why a spray can specifically when it could have been any object related to Hope, heck even graffiti of Hope herself? That's what I think. Anyways, moving on to expeditions now. In LEGO Expeditions, there is a big Spirit Realm portal, but it is purple instead. I theorize that whatever Daigo is doing with the Spirit Realm, it will happen in Expeditions. Before I wrap this video up, I want to talk about the Visitor Reality Unknown, because this update has brought us some interesting stuff. In the OG Season 4 Blast Off event, there will be red rift butterflies and a red rift. It wasn't like that in the original Blast Off event. And to top it off, the rift is codenamed Corrupt Crack Color. The red rift butterflies are codenamed Altered Bug. I theorize that after the visitor leaves with the rocket, he will briefly appear on the Chapter 6 map, specifically in the Season 3 event, before rifting again. If he appears for a brief moment, then it will be interesting to see how Jones would react to this. You may be wondering, why would the visitor rift to the Chapter 6 map? Well, look at the rift colors, they resemble to that of the Spirit Realm. So I theorize that the Dark Presence will alter this event so that way a corrupted rift may be placed onto the OG map. Now why the OG map specifically? Well, what if there is a 0-point shard on the OG map? Yes, that's right, there is a chance of a 0-point shard there. So the Dark Presence altering the events of the blast off to form the corrupted rift could help him out. He could just send minions to the OG map to retrieve the shard. I would also like to point out that Daigo has invaded LEGO Odyssey with the spires, possibly to get the 0-point shard, which further proves my point. That'll wrap up the video. Now if you guys did enjoy, consider liking and subscribing, and if you don't want to, that's completely fine. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye!